What is up, everybody? This is a Let's Play of Dead Island. I've been anticipating this ever since they first announced it on E3 or whenever it came out, whatever. So, I got my Mountain Dew ready, I got some Doritos next to me, let's just go on. Get this cracking. New game, Game Invisible Internet, Co-op Internet, Thoughts 3. Okay, yeah, this is for the drop-in, drop-out co-op campaign. People can either drop into my session or not, if they choose not to. I can actually change that here. But as for this gameplay, let's just make it single player for now. So yeah. And go to new game. Oh, play over here. Alright. Oh, there we go. Throwing expert, health 8. Okay. I know she's good with knives. I guess he's the hammer dude, she's the gun dude, he's the throwing dude. Firearms expert, stamina 90, a little bit better than him. His stats. Her health is a little bit suckier, but her sharp weapon is basically any type of melee weapon is her. Or, I guess sharp weapon, yeah. Any type of blade or whatever. And he's the blunt master. Huh. Makes sense. Racial slurs. Anyway, his health is a lot more. Do I want to be thrower? I don't know. I like to be up close and personal, because this is mostly a melee weapon game, and you start off with a baseball bat, I think, from other trailers and teasers and everything. Speed 100. Everybody's speed is 100. Just depends on if I want more health or stamina. Let's be her. Xion? Jean, I think. Xion. Firearms. Yeah.
My father was a very great man, a chief inspector for the Hong Kong police. Even though he died when I was 10, I remember him very well. He was killed by an enforcer for the Wo Xing Wo triad, and I told myself then that I would follow in his footsteps and honor his memory. He taught me martial arts, and I continued to practice after he was gone. After finishing at the top of my university class,
of course,
I joined the Hong Kong police and was chosen as part of the first all-female anti-organized crime squad. I worked hard. I did my best. But the men in charge never intended to put us on the front lines. They didn't train us the way they promised they would. They didn't believe any of us women were up to the task. We were only for show. Instead, my superiors sent me here, to this resort, to this front desk, to be an informer, to spy on wealthy Westerners. My father would not be proud of me. This work dishonors his memory. But I will do as they ask, for I am a patriot. But I know I am capable of much, much more. I just need the opportunity to prove myself.
So she's fighting for honor. What's she fighting for?
I hate rich assholes, which is fucking ironic, since I'm expected to put my bloody life on the line for them. That's what they pay me for, this pricey hotel here. To be a bodyguard for the rich and famous fuckwits who come to Benoi to blow their money. I used to be a cop, a bloody good one. A vice detective in Sydney. You know how many female half-Aborigine detectives there were before me? None. You think it was easy? Suffering the abuse of my so-called colleagues. Half of them hated me because I was a girl, and the other half didn't like the fact that my mum was a Koori. So I came up the hard way. I busted my ass. It took me 12 years to make detective, and that still wasn't enough. It's an old boys club, you know? The whole justice system is a fucking joke. Teenage drug addicts get put away forever, and old white wankers who steal fucking millions get away scot-free. One rich bugger I investigated was clearly molesting his 14-year-old daughter. But he had too much pull with the politicians, so I couldn't touch him. After the girl killed herself, I confronted him, but he just laughed at me. He pulled out a pistol and told me he could blow my bleeding head off and no one would care. Because I was nothing. A nobody. An abo bitch. So I fucking took his gun away and shot the bastard. It was self-defense, but I still got sacked. 12 bloody years down the drain. Worst part is, I didn't even kill the son of a bitch. I just gelded him. One day, I'm gonna have to go back and finish the job.
So she's fighting for revenge. Okay. Now that I'm Saul here, I'm kind of partial to the guns now. See what he has to say.
Oh, man. I used to be on top of the world, brother. All-pro quarterback 4 years running. Voted the sexiest Texan in 2004. Man, I beat out Dennis Quaid and Matthew McConaughey, for Christ's sake. Yes, I drank a few beers now and then, popped the occasional pill. That's nothing compared to what the team quacks would shoot me up with just so I could play. And sometimes I just need to numb the pain, you know what I'm saying? My biggest vice was speed. No, not meth, buddy, adrenaline. I blew every penny I had on the fastest cars I could find. Just so you know, I'm a damn good driver. If that asshole I was street racing hadn't sideswiped me, I never would have crashed. And that poor girl will still be alive. That's right. That's right, it's his goddamn fault I shattered my leg in 6 goddamn places. So I had a few drinks in me, so what the fuck? I drive drunk better than I do sober anyway. Of course, couldn't play worth shit after that. After I got out of jail, they canned my ass, said I violated the morals clause in my goddamn contract. Ended up playing semi-pro in fucking Canada. But I'm still a name. Oh yeah, I'm still a celebrity. That's why they wanted me to promote their blood drive here. That's why they fucking flew me, first class, halfway around the goddamn world. Because my name still means something. Logan Carter is no goddamn douchebag.
He's playing off pride. Self-pride. Makes sense, he's a jock. He can throw. Or vice versa, whatever. Who cares? Let's see who the blunt person has to say.
I grew up in New Orleans, lower Ninth Ward. My daddy went to prison